This lesson we're going to be learning that tune, Maggie May by Stewart. Pretty much a beginner version. There's a lot going on in the song. There's a 12 string, there's a mandolin, there's a lot of different stringed instruments going on in this acoustic recording. So I just want to do like a beginner version. It's not necessarily beginner, it's good for beginners, but anybody could play it. For those who just kind of want to play it and sing along with the tune, play the chords, get the flavor of it. And this is pretty much the main acoustic guitar track in the song. So it starts on D. The intro is D to E minor, G, back to D mainly, okay? So you need D, E minor, G. There's a little lick in there that I think the mandolin does that is kind of key that I'll show you. You can play it on guitar. So D, E minor, G. You're also going to need an A major chord. You can barre it if you want, or play it like that. And we need an F sharp minor chord. And when we get to that chord, I'll show you a couple different ways you can play that chord. And that's pretty much it for the tune, for the chords. So the intro, that's your strum pattern. Down, 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 up to the E minor. Now I leave my third finger there because I like to play it as an E minor 7, but you don't have to. You just play a regular E minor chord. So same strum pattern there. Down, 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 up. Then go back to G. Okay, so there. Now there you're going to do and that's that little lick that some of those other stringed instruments are doing. So that's a hammer on, open G, hammer onto the second fret, then open B. Then you're going to play a D like this. So that your normal D's like this, you're going to play your pinky up here on the 5th fret. And then go to that's basically a G chord. You're just playing D, G, B, and high E strings. So it sounds like this. Then you do it again. And then there, you hit that twice. That's where the drums come in and you're into the verse. So one more time with the intro, nice and slow. And then we go to an A chord for the beginning of the verse. Now, if you don't want to do that little lick, you can just play D, E minor, G, D, D, E minor, G. You still have to go back to that G before you go to the verse. And then we're in on the verse, okay? So there's not a whole lot of parts to this tune. It just kind of repeats. From an arrangement standpoint, it's pretty easy. So the verse is A, and the same strum pattern throughout this. It's going to be down, 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 up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up. A, G, D, twice on D. So it does that twice, okay? So we have now we're going to go to G, back to D, back to G, back to A, all the same strum pattern for all that stuff. So that's like a little, I wouldn't really call it a B section. It's still part of the verse. But it's, so we have D, A, G, D. Twice on D. Do that whole phrase again. Then G, D, G, A. Now we go to E minor. One time, then the F sharp minor. Then back to E minor. Now let me stop there for a second. This F sharp minor, if you can't play the full bar chord, you can just play, you can bar the E, B, and G strings, 2nd fret, and play just the 4th fret of the D string, or you can play that with your pinky and grab the 4th fret of the A string as well with your 3rd finger. So you can play it like that, or, so you have 3 options. This, or this. Okay, so I like to play it like this. Especially when I'm playing with an ensemble that has a bass player. I don't get in the way of what he's doing with the lower note. So that part is E minor, F sharp minor, back to E minor, and then you'll hear this little thing in there. So I'm playing an A, but I'm playing an A sus4 with my either 2nd finger or 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. 1, 2, then take it off, 3, 4. All downstrokes there. So it sounds like this. Then we go E minor, A, E minor, A, E minor, A, G, D. And that completes one time through the whole verse. So let me play that from the, let me just play the whole verse down nice and slow so you can see how it goes. So it starts on A, G, D, A, G, D, G, D, G, A, E minor, F sharp minor, back to E minor, A sus4, A, E minor, A, E minor, A, E minor, A, G, D. And that quick change from A to G, I'm just doing downstroke, 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 D. Okay, so that's the verse. I think he does 3 verses in a row, and then they go to a little solo. The solo just goes A minor, or E minor, A, D, G. Same strum pattern. E minor, G, D, 2 times. And then we're back into a verse. So one more time on the solo part. E minor, A, D, G, E minor, G, D twice. Down, 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 up, and then it go back into a verse. So those are the 2 main parts, okay? So you're gonna have 3 verses, one time through the solo, then you're gonna have another verse, and then it goes through the solo section twice as long. And then it comes to the outro, which is exactly like the intro pretty much. It's just D, E minor, D, 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 E minor, G, D. It just keeps doing that. So the strum pattern's a little bit different here, maybe. It's no, it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So a little bit different. And then the drums kick in, you still play that chord change when the drums kick in. You might go back to the regular strumming pattern there, once the drums kick in at the end. But it just kind of fades out on that. So that's the whole tune. It's a nice tune for beginners, mostly open chords. You can have a chance to work on that one bar chord. There's always that one bar chord in every song, almost every song, even when it seems easy. But it's a good opportunity to work on that, getting that bar chord down, or at least getting the little cheat I showed you down. So there you have it. That's Maggie May by Rod Stewart.